Mina Kimes, Marcus Spears didn't have his jacket on. Hey, man, we're on TV here. Dan Orlovsky. We're going to have Adam Schefter from Lambeau Live in just a little bit. We got a whole lot to get to, but let's get back to the game of the night yesterday. It was wild between the Ravens and the Chiefs.
Yeah. Welcome to the main event.
Jackson jump pass. Hollywood Brown, he's in. 46-yard catch and run by Kelsey. He'll keep it on the read option, and he flips in for the go-ahead touchdown.
The moment you've been waiting for, breaking through the door.
Edwards in there. Almost the ball. The Ravens have recovered.
I'm like, man, I got to get this first down no matter what.
He's got a gap. He's got a first down.
Welcome to the main event.
NFL Live is presented by Windows 11. Let's get it going with some of the standout performances from Sunday. Mina, hate to do it to you, but what did you see from Derrick Henry against the Seahawks?
Well, you saw Derrick Henry absolutely bullying the Seahawks defense. Much like my colleagues are bullying me, making me talk about this.
Whoops.
He seemed to get stronger as the game went on. And guys, he's got now 4 games with 175 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Only him, Jim Brown, and LT have that accomplishment. That's what kind of career we're talking about with Derrick Henry. Unreal performance.
That's a wild stat. Dan, how about Kyler Murray and his 4 touchdowns?
Must-see television. I mean, Kyler Murray consistently is doing things. When we look at him, we go, yep, you should not be able to do that. You get pressure on him, he spins out away. I have no idea how he throws that ball all the way downfield to Rondale Moore. You're watching a little bit of an evolution. When the play's there and the rhythm of the play is there, he's executing it. And when he needs to create, he's doing it all himself. Kyler Murray's must-see television.
Marcus, Tom Brady threw 5 more touchdowns this Sunday. What's going on in Tampa?
Thomas Edward, Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, Brady. Okay?
Wow.
It's balling out of his mind. 9 touchdowns in 2 weeks. He went crazy against the Atlanta Falcons defense, which we all thought he would and should. But at 44, this dude is still playing out of his mind. Put some respect on his name if you haven't already. Yeah, he got a lot of good people around him, but tell him that dude.
And give him some more names, too. How about Lamar Jackson and the Ravens in Sunday Night Football, beating the Chiefs by 1 point, ending that kryptonite theory surrounding Lamar against Kansas City. The Ravens trailed by 11 points in the 4th quarter, making it the 2nd largest comeback win versus Patrick Mahomes-led Chiefs. Here's Lamar on finally beating KC.
I kept asking you, being 0-3 against the Chiefs, what does it feel to finally beat the team that you used to call your kryptonite?
I called him that one time, Mr. Jameson. One time. Yeah, man.
Beat them.
Yeah, it feel good. You know, it feel good to get that monkey off our back. It just feel good. You know, got to move on to Detroit now. You know, we ain't win the Super Bowl yet. It's just one game. We just got to keep staying focused.
You know, if there's anything better than a Lamar Jackson press conference, let me know, because they always bring the heat. Dan, what was most impressive about Lamar's performance?
Yeah, 2 things for me. I'd say the mental resolve being the first thing. You know, the Ravens should not have won that game unless he's the best player on the field, which he was, but it started bad. That first quarter, we were texting about it like, man, he's trying to do too much. And the mental resolve to just hang in there and get the game to the 4th quarter to go be Superman was super impressive to me. We've watched incredible performances of his before, but the mental toughness. But then also, people at home need to understand the diversity of the run game taxes Lamar's decision-making. Yes, Lamar's decision-making in such a way that he's the best on the planet. You know, we talk about quarterbacks and their thought process or decision-making in the pass game. We say Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers are the best. Patrick Mahomes is that in the run game. When they go through their zone read or their counter bash stuff, you know, he's got to watch this player
Lamar,
and this
Lamar,
player and this.
Yep,
Excuse me,
You said
Lamar.
Mahomes, yep.
You know, like, he's got to read so many different aspects of the defense, and we don't kind of view him in that grouping when it comes to Brady's and Breeze and Aaron Rodgers, and just his ability to allow that offensive run game to be so diverse because of his processing in their run game stood out to me.
You know what stood out to me, and I was thinking about this during the game, is that this is the one guy where we can't wait to magnify his flaws. And we forget that Lamar Jackson is the best playmaker in the NFL. It's not even close. Like, I know what Kyler Murray is doing, and I understand what Kyler is doing, but he has DeAndre Hopkins, okay? He has the best wide receiver in the game. When you look at Lamar Jackson, with what this team has been riddled with from an injury standpoint.
Right.
Last week, you get exposed because you have to drop back because you're not sure about the running game. Any other quarterback lose by 40 last week.
Sure.
And no quarterback other than Lamar Jackson wins last night. None of them in the NFL. So when we talked about this last year leading into the playoffs, I said, y'all, Lamar gonna have to be Superman if the Ravens gonna win a championship. All right. These type of performances should always remind people, let's stop putting all of these quarterbacks in the same basket. We are looking at different things, but they all can be elite. He is as elite as it gets, playing the position for what he's asked to do, and his team, he solely wins games for his football team.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah, well, there's a reason why he was MVP a couple years
No
ago.
doubt.
You wonder if that could happen again. Mina, the one thing, though, as good as Lamar was, the defense for the Ravens held the Chiefs scoreless in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
How'd they pull that off?
Yeah, it feels weird to heap praise on them. The Chiefs did score 35, really 28 because of the pick six. But that was a gutty performance by the Ravens defense. Came into this game outmanned with injuries, obviously having lost Marcus Peter. They lose Deshaun Elliott and Brandon Williams during the game. I'm thinking they got no shot at this thing.
Yeah.
And not only were they incredibly effective on third down, they played in a different style. We were asking the question late last week, okay, Wink Martindale, the Ravens defensive coordinator, are you going